The Battle of Lepanto, fought on October 7, 1571, stands as one of the most significant naval engagements in the history of Europe and the Ottoman Empire. This pivotal clash, which took place in the Gulf of Patras near the town of Lepanto in Greece, was a defining moment in the struggle between the Christian West and the Ottoman Empire, marking a dramatic shift in the balance of power in the Mediterranean. The roots of the Battle of Lepanto can be traced back to the expanding ambitions of the Ottoman Empire during the 16th century. Under the rule of Sultan Suleiman the Magnificent and his successors, the Ottomans sought to extend their influence across the Mediterranean, challenging the maritime dominance of European powers. This expansionist policy brought the Ottoman Empire into direct conflict with the Catholic nations of Europe, which had long viewed the Ottomans as a significant threat to their geopolitical and religious interests. In the early 16th century, the Ottoman Empire had made significant inroads into the Mediterranean, capturing key territories and establishing a formidable naval presence. The conquest of Cyprus by the Ottomans in 1570 further intensified the conflict. The Venetian Republic, which held interests in Cyprus, sought to reclaim the island and halt Ottoman expansion. The situation was further complicated by the broader religious and political dynamics of the time, as the Catholic Habsburg monarchy, the Papal States, and other European powers formed an uneasy alliance to counter the Ottoman threat. The formation of the Holy League was a direct response to the Ottoman threat and represented a coalition of Catholic powers united by a common goal: to curb Ottoman naval dominance and secure their interests in the Mediterranean. The Holy League was spearheaded by Pope Pius V, who sought to unite the disparate Catholic states in a concerted effort against the Ottomans. The League was composed of Spain, the Papal States, the Venetian Republic, and several smaller Italian states, and its formation marked a rare moment of unity among the Catholic powers. The naval forces of the Holy League were commanded by Don Juan of Austria, the illegitimate son of Holy Roman Emperor Charles V. Don Juan, a seasoned military commander, was tasked with leading the coalition's fleet against the Ottoman navy. The Holy League's fleet was a formidable force, consisting of over 200 ships, including galleys, galleasses, and smaller vessels. The fleet was manned by thousands of sailors and soldiers, reflecting the coalition's determination to challenge the Ottoman naval superiority. The Ottoman fleet, led by Admiral Ali Pasha, was equally impressive. The Ottomans had assembled a powerful armada of approximately 300 ships, including galleys and smaller craft. The Ottoman navy was renowned for its size and firepower, and its presence in the Mediterranean had long been a source of concern for European powers. The Ottomans had established a reputation for naval prowess, and their fleet was well equipped for battle. The stage was set for a confrontation that would shape the future of Mediterranean geopolitics. On October 7, 1571, the two fleets met in the Gulf of Patras near Lepanto. The battle unfolded in the narrow waters of the Gulf, providing a natural choke point that favored the Holy League's galleasses, large warships equipped with cannons that provided a significant advantage in firepower. The battle began with a fierce exchange of cannon fire, as the Holy League's fleet engaged the Ottoman ships in a series of devastating salvos. The galleasses, positioned strategically at the center of the Holy League's line, unleashed a torrent of cannonballs that wreaked havoc on the Ottoman vessels. The Ottomans, accustomed to close-quarters combat with their galleys, found themselves at a disadvantage as the heavy artillery of the Holy League ships inflicted severe damage. As the battle raged on, the Holy League ships closed in on the Ottoman fleet, engaging in hand-to-hand combat. The narrow confines of the Gulf exacerbated the intensity of the confrontation, with ships becoming entangled in fierce skirmishes. The Ottoman galleys, despite their superior numbers, struggled to break through the Holy League's lines and faced relentless attacks from the Christian fleet. The tide of the battle began to turn in favor of the Holy League as the superior tactics and firepower of their fleet began to take a toll on the Ottoman forces. The Holy League ships, expertly maneuvered and strategically deployed, managed to inflict significant damage on the Ottoman fleet. The Ottomans, caught off guard by the ferocity of the Christian attack, struggled to maintain their positions and faced mounting losses. In the midst of the chaos, the leadership of Don Juan of Austria played a crucial role in the battle's outcome. Don Juan's skillful command and unwavering resolve were instrumental in rallying the Holy League's forces and sustaining their momentum. His leadership, combined with the tactical advantages of the Christian fleet, contributed to the eventual defeat of the Ottoman navy. By the end of the day, the Battle of Lepanto had culminated in a decisive victory for the Holy League. The Ottoman fleet suffered heavy losses, with many ships sunk or captured, and thousands of Ottoman sailors and soldiers were killed or taken prisoner. The victory at Lepanto was a significant blow to the Ottoman Empire and marked a turning point in the Mediterranean conflict. The aftermath of the battle had far-reaching implications for both the Ottoman Empire and the Christian powers of Europe. The defeat at Lepanto shattered the Ottomans' dominance in the Mediterranean and curtailed their expansionist ambitions. It also served as a significant morale boost for the Catholic powers, demonstrating their ability to challenge and defeat the formidable Ottoman navy. The Battle of Lepanto has since been remembered as a defining moment in the history of naval warfare and the broader struggle between Christianity and Islam in the Mediterranean. The battle's significance extends beyond its immediate military and political outcomes, reflecting the complex interplay of religious, cultural, and geopolitical forces that shaped the early modern period. In the years following the battle, the Holy League's victory was celebrated across Europe as a triumph of Christian unity and resolve. The battle became a symbol of resistance against Ottoman expansion and a testament to the effectiveness of coalition warfare. The legacy of Lepanto continued to influence European perceptions of the Ottoman Empire and shape the geopolitical landscape of the Mediterranean for decades to come. The Battle of Lepanto remains a landmark event in the annals of history, representing a dramatic clash between two powerful maritime forces and a turning point in the struggle for control of the Mediterranean. Its legacy endures as a testament to the enduring impact of naval warfare and the complex dynamics of early modern geopolitics.